Tasha. Happy day and welcome to Leveraging Leads. This is a safe space of support and enhancement to get leads, which are collaborators, referral partners, clients, customers, and even friends. Check out the pinned or ticking link to get on the email list. A weekly email will provide new leads and strategies for you to be more visible. Get ready to take action in this meeting by creating your powerful introduction and sharing it. Now, we only meet for 30 minutes, but we have a jam packed agenda. And so we are going to dive in. First, we always start with gratitude. Second, we do the ingredients of a powerful introduction. Next, we will have examples of powerful introduction, then a leveraging leads lesson, and then we'll allow audience members to share their powerful introduction. We do this because daily reiteration and declaration of who you are is vital to build confidence and call forth your desires. Again, happy day and welcome. Welcome on Clubhouse, welcome on LinkedIn, welcome on TikTok, welcome Instagram, welcome YouTube. And thank you for joining us or for listening on the replay. We are going to start, as I mentioned, with gratitude. And I would like for Erica to go first, and then Keisha, and then I will go next.
I am grateful to you, Tara, and I would like for you to actually take a break from this and let Keisha and I run it so that you can say goodbye and take pictures with your baby.
Oh, okay. Okay.
All right.
Yes, ma'am.
Happy first day of school.
Happy
first day of school. You tell us what you're grateful for, Tara.
I'm grateful for the two of you, and thank you for picking up on, yes, that I just appreciate it.
Because I can't do it. We mamas, all right?
Thank you.
You're not, this don't go, you know what I'm saying? This don't go above that. So go take care of that.
Okay. Do you want me to stay unmuted?
Yeah, just stay, you stay on mute.
Okay.
Yes. No, go ahead and mute yourself.
Okay.
And then we're going to get Keisha.
All right.
I got you.
Good morning. I am grateful that we truly support each other and we recognize what's important in life. And sometimes we allow businesses to, because we got to be able to make a living, to take away from what's important. And it's those moments. And so being able to, being able to be able to have the type of business and the partnerships that we have, to say, no, you go handle the family. We got you on this part. So her tenacity and with that opportunity of like wanting to be here is amazing. But I'm so grateful that you put her off to let her go be with her baby. So hey, ain't nothing like it. I didn't do.
I mean, let me just tell you, that I think that that's so important. And so my vision for my life is we will love and like ourselves so authentically and thoroughly that we overflow onto those that come to be around us. That is my vision, because I'm not going to be seeking out folks and, pressuring things and pushing things. And, I'm not going to do that. I am going to allow things to be around me. And Tara, I heard her talking to her. I know you heard her telling her husband, make sure you get a picture of her. Because it's our first day of school. And I didn't want Tara to miss that, trying to do this with us. Right. Like, this is not more important than her. But like you said, I appreciate her being here. But I also want to be the leader that says, go on, mama. Take care of, like, that's a memory.
Yes. That, like, I didn't do anything.
That she wanted to have. And she had to be here with us instead of be with her baby on the first day of school. No.
Yeah, that's how I was yesterday. I took off. I had nothing planned because it was Kinsley's first day of school, pre-K. And I needed to be there for my daughter because she didn't handle it well.
Right.
It's not funny, but it's so funny. All right. Hey, Lavette. Good morning. How are you?
Well,
Um,
Lavette says that she's not feeling good this morning. I'm sorry to hear that, Lavette. I was catching that last night. I was
maybe it's
catching
just something
that.
going around because
I
I
was
didn't. I
catching that
felt
in her
fine.
voice.
Oh,
She
that she was
sounds
getting
very
it.
tired, but wanted to pop in and show my love and support. Well, I mean, I so love that you keep coming up in here. Like, you don't even know. Like, I was talking to Keisha about how, listen, I think Lavette is going to be, it's going to be an amazing asset, and we can pour into her because Lavette knows last night, I had to sit with myself on what occurred last night, and because I mean I think that this is perfect that Tara is not doing her Wednesday. This is her Wednesday, and but she needed to do this right. And she's gonna come back, and maybe she'll be back for leveraging leads. But I sure do have a lesson that I would like to share.
Okay.
That I think it's important to hear. Um, it's important to hear. So anyway, let's go into the ingredient of the powerful introduction. And Keisha, let's do it together, okay? So I want you to tell me what is the number one and most important thing that you should do when you're doing your powerful introduction.
You should say who you are,
Who
your
you are.
name, your
Yes.
name. So
Yes.
it does not matter because
Yes.
we don't care what you do, but then after we to know who you are, we want to know what
Exactly.
you do.
Exactly.
Like,
Who are you?
mm-hmm.
And it's not what you do. It is so when you say your name, you need to also say who you are. Like
I
there's
am.
more to you than what you do. There's more to you than anything else. And every single client, customer, especially if you have a heart-centered business. I think that some people don't have heart-centered businesses, but if you have a heart-centered business, and I call it having mom energy, I can see other people's energy, right? I can see, okay, who are you? Like, what's the pure essence of you? And so it's important to share that, okay? And so then the next thing is, what do you do? What do you do? Like, then you put your credential in, right? What's your credentials? What's your title? Then who do you serve? That's your target market. Usually it includes some personas, but so being ready to say the particular persona that you are wanting to attract during this time when you share this powerful introduction. Why do you serve them? That'd be their pain points, like really speaking towards what is the pain that they're having. How do you serve them? Is the solution that you have. And that leads you also to your unique value proposition. Like what is your market dominating position? What sets you apart? What makes it that people are hearing your story and understanding you and knowing why you're the one to talk to? I know we were talking last night about a little bit about businesses showing up with certain brands and images, but you don't really it's so funny because you don't really hear their story as to like what happened, what was the challenge, what was their problem, and how did they transmute that into something and how they move now. You don't hear that. Now you'll hear all this jazzy stuff and all these different things about what they know, right?
Yep.
But what's under all of that? They just talking, and a lot of people are about image, but not about what's authentic. Yes. All right. Then who do you want to meet at the meeting? You have to be intentional with who you want specifically, that avatar, that particular person that you're looking for. And then how do they connect with you? People never remember the ask, but you have to ask for the business and ask for them to, or invite them to work with you. All right, so that's the ingredients of the powerful introduction. And Keisha, please share your powerful introduction. And then I'll share mine. And still grateful that Lavette is here. So I'm going to take a stab at sharing her powerful introduction. Or you can put it in the chat, Lavette, if you would like, and I will say it out loud. All right, so go ahead, Keisha.
Good morning. I am the Keisha Johnson. I am silly, loyal, and a connoisseur of light, love, and laughter. I show up every day authentically as me and unapologetically Keisha Johnson. Yes, I'm sorry. I'm feeling that this morning. Uh, so I love
You should
right
be
now.
feeling yourself all the
Baby,
time.
like today, I'm not feeling my best. But when I say that, it just like, okay, we're gonna get through this. Like, some about this head cold. But anywho, the reason I do financial literacy is because there is a lack of there's a pay gap in women and what men get, even in the business world. So I want to show women how to make money while they're sleeping, because they say a little bit of money go a long way, and we're getting into a place that we need to be recession proof. So I would love to do a financial needs analysis with you, and see how we can save you money and prepare for your future you. And you can locate me at the Forever KJ, hello at the Forever KJ, and we can talk and have that financial needs analysis.
Absolutely amazing. Thank you so much, Keisha. I am Erica Kessie, the son of the Thrivers, powered by love, wisdom, and celebration. I'm a multifaceted mommy to many, creator, and leader. As a therapist and CEO of Your Goal Concierge, I offer a plethora of options for individuals to launch into their thriving. I'm the curator of the Thrive Plan, a preventative well-being tool. My team of Thrive strategists offer on-demand support and support groups for leaders and CEOs experiencing imposter syndrome and burnout. I would like to meet people who are confused and questioning and want someone to hold space for them. Apply for a different kind of support with high functioning strategists. You can go to www.yourgoalconcierge.com/thrive-plan and apply for one of those high functioning strategists to partner with you on your journey. So let's see,
Awesome.
Lavette, I was waiting for your introduction, but let me tell you, I am like the epitome of somebody who's really good at introducing people. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a stab at it, but I'm also going to do a part that a part of I've heard yours before, but I was going to challenge you as you come here to do the who am I part, like to tell us the who am I part, right? Okay, so I'm going to take a stab at it though. She is Lavette Min, a heart-centered being, embracing circumstances. No, she's a heart-centered innovator. Yeah. That's what I want to say right now. A heart-centered innovator. That's what I want to say. All right. She is the brand educator, brand manager, AI health consultant, and CEO of Blue Diamond Brands. Yes. She likes to work with women leaders and has been working with practices. And she says that she has experienced firsthand seeing some of the things that goes on in healthcare and wants to focus there. So if you are a healthcare provider with a heart-focused business, please reach out to Lavette Min and her website, which is www.lavettemin.com. Or it may be the Blue Diamonds brand, but I don't see that on her LinkedIn. All right, there we go. That was that's your introduction. Yes, I did your introduction for you. I sure did. Because I want you to make sure every day that we're able to say it. And sometimes it's nice to hear somebody else do it for you. All right. Hello, Z. I'm so happy to see you in the room. Happy day to you in this space. We're only here 30 minutes. It's so great because actually Tara usually runs this meeting on Wednesday. So let me do her powerful introduction as well. Tara is a giddy innovator singing her way. Oh, she's a beam of light as well, singing her way through this beautiful thing that she calls life. Okay. Yes. She is the co-founder and CEO of Maven's Meet, where we leverage the power of education and connection. We want to make sure that people have the right fit team members that will allow for both people and all stakeholders to have safety. If you would like us to help to work and get you the right fit team member that's going to allow you to scale and feel extremely comfortable, please reach out to www.mavensmeet.com. That's www.mavensmeet.com. All right. Yes, Tara.
Thank y'all so much. Thank you so much, because I didn't realize how much I wanted to be in that moment with my baby.
I can feel it.
And I'll send it to y'all.
Awesome. Z, if you would like to put your what you're grateful for in the chat, we would love to know what that is. And you want her to continue, or you want to take over your Winning Wednesday?
I want to hear this.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is the lesson. And it's real quick. I've had several coaches or been in programs and interacted with particular coaches, primarily men, but some women. No, actually it's been a lot of the coaches that I've interacted with. Now, to let you all know, I am also a business execution coach, a positive intelligence coach, okay, and certified, and also a certified mentor. All right, but I've interacted with several coaches, and this kind of goes back to what Tara and I do, which is called Toxic Leadership Stories, where I've had coaches, they'll spend a couple minutes with me talking about what's happening with my business, and then they want to share all this expertise on what you should be doing and how you should just change your whole business and how you move because of what they're saying. Okay. Mm-hmm. And the issue that I have with that is and I actually told a woman coach, I said, you don't know me. Like, how can you spend even 15 minutes with me and then tell me what I need? I've had 2 people tell me I should change the name of my business. Okay. I've had coaches to say that I need to be doing this particular thing. Now, it's so funny because they always say these things, but then they'll say it, but they don't give you the first step to go ahead and start doing it. I'm an action-oriented person. Also, I don't see any evidence of what they have done. Right. Mm-hmm. So that's why I pride myself on being a therapeutic coach, a therapeutic COO, because I need to know the story. What happened to you? Like, when was the last time you had a contract that fell through? And how did that feel? Have you grieved that? Have you gotten past that? What about you having a coach or someone like that you worked and you spent so much money on with them and you didn't get any return on your investment? What about that? Like, you need to, and that's why I love what I do, because I always want to know what happened to you to get you to the point right now that you're feeling this way and you're operating this way, because they need to process through that before people say all the time, and this is what turned me off. I had someone tell me last night that I needed a mindset coach. I got turned off because I'm a whole therapist. but also I'm not a person that thinks that, and everybody has this it's a buzzword of you need to get your mind together. No, you need to get your whole self together. It's not a mindset. You need to have a full set. What's a full set? That means full alignment of your mind, which you can command your thoughts and control your thoughts. You have to acknowledge and feel your emotions. So you need to be in connection with your mind, your heart, and your gut instinct, which is that ancient wisdom that you have on how you should move. I want full alignment when I'm interacting with making any decisions that I'm making, right? And so I always bring people to that full set, get in full alignment, and then make a choice on what's the best way for you. And then look at your journey. I remember when my daughter was born, she was smaller, and they always tell you the percentage as based on other kids, right?
Right.
But she was drinking, and she was moving on her own path, right? And doing her own thing. We are all on our own journey. And I think that if you're going to be a leader or someone that's influencing somebody, you need to understand that every single person has their own journey. And if they went a step better than the step before, they should be congratulated and celebrated and acknowledged before you try to push them out to something more. They need to become what you're saying that you say that they can have, but also show them receipts and also give them the how. Especially if you're going to coach somebody, don't just always be talking about they mind need to be right. No, what's the steps? That's one thing that I do with, and you know this, Keisha.
Yeah.
I tell you exact practical steps to take. Tara too, right?
Yeah.
Exact practical steps to take, and you've seen your businesses grow, because I know there's been people who go through all these different programs, they get all these lessons and these courses and stuff, and then they still in the same place they was because they didn't have somebody really see them, know them, and walk with them and give them exact steps to take, and then celebrate every win on the way.
Yes.
You know, I know firsthand, Erica. We talked about that with my journey.
I know, because I got sad. I got sad when I met you. I was like, girl, you done went over to all these programs. These folks been blowing smoke up your butt. Like, why are you not further along? I don't understand. And then we met, and now you're visible. Now we about to get this $1,000 contract. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's not like you've done that anywhere else. And so I had to reset and go back to who I am. Going back, that's why we always talk about who are you, because no one can tell you what to do. No one can tell you what to do. It's when you know who you are, when you really know who you are, you have to always stay in that lane.
I love that you
stay on that lane.
It's so important because, like you said, the last thing you said is so important because we go through this powerful introduction every day, and people will be surprised. You wouldn't be, but how many people are, CEOs running companies and they don't know who they are. That's
not
so
at all.
Because if you know who you are, nobody can get you like they would say back in the day. Can nobody knock you off your square?
Right.
Yes.
But you have to know that you know, like my 7th grade social studies teacher, shout out Mr. Thompson, would say, know that you know that you know that you know that you know. And if you know, can't anybody come tell you, you know what, you need to change the name of your company to Blue Skies. You're like, no, I don't. Right?
And
this is so important.
And that's a part of, when you do the strategic planning with her. I said, when you do the strategic planning with her, and you have to, like, my introduction changed because when I first started with her, I was resilient. I just did not falter from the fight that I was in. And so when she had someone, I can't remember, we had a guest in here and she made mention, oh no, y'all was talking about y'all had a Maven's meet and she said, go look at a picture of who you are. And And I was like, how is that really going to change my introduction?
Baby picture.
And I went and looked at this picture that my mom had sent me that I actually thought was my daughter. And I was like, when did Kiana have a German Shepherd? and I showed Kiana, and she said, Mama, that's you. And I was like, really? And when I looked at that picture, I was like, oh my God, I always had a beautiful smile. I was silly. Like you could like getting me angry was like World War III. So you couldn't pull me to anger. It was hard to get me angry. But if I got there, I was probably the Incredible Hulk. However, when I think of after looking at that picture, and because I thought my daughter was the most beautiful child in the world, and it's like, oh, you are silly, grateful, and loyal, and you was loyal to that dog. I don't remember the dog. I remember the dog I had at 13, but I was loyal to that dog. I'm a loyal friend. I am silly. Like, I wake up now with the gratitude and not like, oh my goodness, I gotta face this challenge today. No, challenges have to come because that's how we grow and become stronger.
Yes.
And then being around Erica, you start to connect with people that not just challenge you to be better, but you're gonna be better. You cannot be in this space and not get better at it. And so when you're out and about, it's nothing for me to tell my powerful introduction. Nothing at all. I introduce myself just like that. I am the Keisha Johnson, baby. Because if you ever gonna know who I am, that's who I am. Like I feel that in every being of my body right there. So yeah.
Important to know, like, I think that's the difference between purpose work.
Yes.
And what people do today.
Yes.
It's purpose work that you're doing. And it's obvious, right?
Ooh.
You take time to listen to people.
Speak.
To hear what it is that, because the first thing you did whenever we became co-founders was ask me, Tara, what is it that you want?
What do you want? Like, people don't ask you that. They just want to start telling you what they just want to start telling you what they know and what they think you need to do.
And they want to tell you something.
Yes.
Well, ladies, we didn't get the audience.
9 o'clock.
Yeah, we didn't get the audience, so we might have to continue this another day. This is awesome, and congratulations, Tara, that you got to see your baby leave for school.
I know your baby. Yay!
I'm gonna send y'all pictures.
Awesome.
I said to myself, no, ma'am, not around me.
Girl, I'm so glad you keep around.
That's not around me, and that right there makes me proud. Like that I want to cry because that makes me proud. Because so many people don't have somebody, and you be fighting, trying to do all the things, but no. Let somebody who also does think of something with you. That's why we do this together as a collaborative team. And so for you to have what you need, and you deserve that time. And, all of us, y'all, it's about paying attention to how you feel and providing empathy to people. And that's the way I roll. That's the way I roll. Yeah. So you all create a thriving rest of your day. Okay.
All right. Love you
all
too.
Right. Bye.